Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle, just in case you didn't know. Now you do know. And today I have for you my June favorites. I don't do a lot of favorites videos, mostly because there's not usually a lot of products that I want to recommend. I mean, I shop a lot, but there's never really anything that I absolutely have to share with people. But this month I was inspired and I actually have quite a few products that I want to share with you and that I am obsessed with, basically. So let's just get started, okay? So item number one is on my body right now. Actually, two of my favorites. Three technically are on my body right now. Okay, so item number one is this ring here. It is made by Teaspoon Studios. I will link them in the description box. They have an Etsy store, I've been told. I bought it directly from her at a vendor market. We were parked next to each other in the sale, and so I was eyeing up her rings. Basically, if you didn't grasp by the name, Teaspoon Studios uses recycled silver-plated silverware or cutlery, flatware. You know, like the chest of forks and spoons and stuff that your grandparents keep and polish and stuff. Anyway, so I'm just gonna show it to you. I really hope I can get my camera to focus. There we go. So this is the ring. It is made from a spoon that is silver plated, and it's beautiful. It fits it's like a very big size. Like, it fits my middle finger on both hands, and I've worn it every day since I got it. Let's zoom back in. Okay. Next item on my favorites is a pair of earrings from one of my friends who is a maker of eco products as well. Her company is Vanderzee Jewelry. Also linked. Everything I talk about, if I can find a link, it'll be linked in the description. Check it out. So she made these little circle earrings. I'm gonna pull it out. They're really small, and we're gonna have to do the zooming in thing again. There we go. So they're just little circles, and they're super small and delicate, which is precisely why I've been eyeing them up for months and months and months. Focus. Okay. Third thing on my maker list is this particular deodorant. So this is a brand new scent from Shiva's Delight. And if you haven't heard of Shiva's Delight, if you're local, you live in Kingston, you've been living under a rock. Casey makes the best all-natural vegan skincare around. People flock to her when she's at markets. So this is her like test packaging. So like, this is not her final packaging if this becomes a permanent product. But when she started talking about making a lemongrass scented deodorant, it's all natural too. When she started talking about it, I basically said, if you make it in lemongrass scent, I will be there tomorrow to buy it. And that's exactly what happened. I trekked from my house in the burbs all the way down to the market to get a tube of the deodorant. So it's not that like awesome looking, but it smells so good. So it is lemongrass deodorant with some eucalyptus, I think. Let's see. Yes. So there is a bunch of like different oils and shea butter and all these things in it. It's honestly so good. I will link her online store. So if you're not you're not in Kingston, you can shop online from her, and it is so good. Especially, like, I've tried her, one of her clay face masks, so good. And you know, there's different things that are, you know, geared towards different skin types. I'm pretty sensitive. I didn't break out from anything. This smells so good. You smell it all day. And I haven't been like BO-y, you know. Okay, so I've heard like rumors when you switch over to natural deodorant that your stink just gets worse because you're no longer like plugging your pores full of stuff. I didn't do like a detox on my armpits or anything, but I smell this all day instead of smelling my BO if I had gone deodorantless. So honestly, this is awesome. And it was a really good price, at least for, you know, natural deodorants and handmade. So, I mean, I'm really enjoying it a lot. Like a lot. I love smelling like lemon or lemongrass. I don't know, it smells like lemon to me. I don't know the difference between lemongrass and lemons, but I know like one, they look different. They just smell the same. Anyway, that's my little thing. If you like natural deodorant or you're curious about it and you want something that's easy to use, this one is awesome. Okay, let's move on to some non-physical favorites for a minute. I've got my notebook, my flamingo notebook. I literally just bought this today at Midori, and it's the sides of the paper are also printed like flamingos, so it made me very happy. Alright, so some non-physical favorites. I went to see Ocean's 8 earlier in the month, and oh my god, it is my ideal female-led movie, or all-female cast movie. No explosions, no need for guns, just a smartly done heist movie where the man takes the fall, which, oh, sorry, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. Yeah, anyway, it's awesome. I love it. I love all of the Ocean's movies, so I was very pumped to see that there would be a female version, and it was the first thing I did the second it came out. Like, on the Friday night, I was there with my tickets. I used scene points for it, which meant the movie was free for me, but I would have paid. I wanted to immediately go watch it again as soon as I got out of the theater. That tells you how much I liked it. So another favorite of mine has been doing events, and by that I mean shows where I get to meet and greet people, not like YouTube people, but like people who want to buy my products. I've got to educate people about what eco-fashion is and why eco-fashion is important, and I also got to make some clothes for a fashion show, which was really freaking exciting because I got to make plus size upcycled clothes. My model Marky, who has a YouTube channel, and I will link it below, she was amazing. She was the only like actual legit plus size person in the whole show. Everybody else was a fairly regular size, or could at least shop in straight sizes. Some of them were a little like larger on the larger end. It's pretty diverse in terms of body types, but she was the only one who was like straight up plus size, and yeah, she basically just was the best model ever. She wore whatever I asked her to wear. She was totally cool with wearing a crop top on the freaking runway. It was amazing. I have never actually got to see my clothes on the runway before, like being walked down the runway. I have had things on a runway before. However, I never, because I was always behind the scenes doing all the work, I never got to see them. And it was a really, really awesome experience to see those things, walking down the runway, seeing how they were styled, which, I mean, I styled them, and just the experience, and then getting to talk to everybody afterwards and seeing how excited they were about eco-fashion, because the whole runway show was eco-fashion. So there was a bunch of designers, and it was amazing and really interesting type of event to have in my small city, because Kingston doesn't really have any distinguishing fashion events. And so having an eco fashion show is something very different. And the venue was crammed full of people, so full and so excited about eco fashion. It was so nice to see. Other events I did were just straight up vendor shows where I was hawking my wares, talking to people, selling things. I did have a really great experience where someone basically, I don't even know if she was on my Instagram or something, but she walked right up, right to my table and was like, I want that. And it happened to be one of my new bag styles that I just launched that weekend, and it was a fanny pack. So these particular fanny packs are very different from, you know, the puffy sport fanny packs that are, in my opinion, like the grossest bag ever, no matter how you wear it. But these are like flat, you can put whatever you want in them. They're super casual, but also very nice. And they are meant to fit any body size. All of the straps, or like the waistbands, are made to fit up to my waist size, because if I can't wear it, what's the point in making it? So I made one for myself as like the prototype, which is not the greatest version of the bag. I've since improved it quite a lot, so I'm going to show it to you now. So this is the bag. It's pretty basic. I have a pouch style like this with the rounded corners and stuff. It's made from recycled leather, this one. Has a good zipper with metal teeth. And then it has this nice long strap. This one doesn't have a buckle on it because I wasn't really sure how I wanted to use, like what kind of closure I wanted. So this one just ties here, and so you can just untie it and tie it however you want to adjust. It's also all recycled leather strap. It's only one layer for this one. The ones I've since made have 2 layers, and they have a buckle and are like quite legit looking and look professional. So this one's mine. I'm going to keep it forever and ever because it's the first bag style I've actually made where I've been like, I'm going to need to keep one of those. I cannot let go of it. It's got to stay with me. So this one's mine, and I will be sharing on my Etsy quite soon all the new bag styles. So, plus I want to make a whole bunch more of them. Anyway, now that we're out of like the feelings favorites and the non-physical favorites, I'm going to show you some products. I ran into quite a few things this month that things that I am loving, so I'm just going to share a few of them with you. Okay, so this thing here has specifically like this little attachment here. I have an iPhone 8 Plus, and that means that the attachment I had up for the top of my handheld tripod before was too small, and it actually cracked and broke off. So I need to find something that would fit my iPhone 8. And look at this, look at this. It turns to the side so your phone can be vertical too. So if I hadn't been clear, this is a phone holder for your tripod, and the tripod is awesome. It's like a Manfrotto one. It was like $25. It's not a big deal. This was about 15 or 16 on Amazon. So the way it works is you just spin this little knob thing and it expands to fit whatever type of phone you have, and then you just tighten it back up again. I used this to live stream my friend's yin and violin yoga class, and it was so handy. It also fits in my purse if I take the 2 pieces apart, and yeah, I basically just carry this thing with me everywhere in case I want to vlog or create a what I eat in a day video. Those videos are really like spur of the moment for me, and so I'll just decide kind of like on my way out the door that I'm going to make a what I eat in a day. I can guarantee you that you're probably not going to get a whole lot more of them, because before, when I worked in my office, I was alone, and now there's always people there. So yeah, I don't like vlogging in front of people. I feel awkward, and then they stare at me, and then also they watch me eat while you guys are watching me eat, which is weird. So anyway, this thing has been awesome. I also filmed my car vlog on this, and I just sort of like set this on the dash of my car, like in front of me. So that's how that happened. A product that you actually saw in my car haul was this Headwise roll-on migraine relief essential oil roll-on thing. That's not really what it's called. It's literally just a rollerball of essential oils that are supposed to help with migraines. I need prescriptions for my migraines, but this gives like instant relief to take away the pain. Not quite the nausea, but it like freezes the pain in your head because this is very cooling. So you put it in the middle of your forehead, on both of your temples, and then you roll it down the back of your neck. And basically, the like 2 days after I got this, I had a really, really bad migraine. And to the point where I thought I was gonna have to call in from work, which would have sucked because I already missed like 3 days or like 2.5 days in that time, and money, you know. But I put this on my head, took some Advil, took my prescription, and ate some mashed potatoes for breakfast, which also helps. And I went off to work, and by the time I got to work, half an hour later, my migraine was completely gone. Completely gone. So this is like a local soap company that makes this. I will link it in the description. You can buy it online if you're a migraine sufferer, and I highly recommend it. Okay, and that mascara I was wearing to bed that didn't come off on my pillowcases or my face, and I'm still wearing now, like I have not reapplied. I have not reapplied, okay? Is this, what is it called? It is the Smashbox Superfan Fanned Out Mascara, False Lash Look. So it is the red tube. This is the one being hawked by Superwoman, you know, Lily Singh. I literally bought it because I love her, and I never expected to actually like the mascara, but I hoped and I prayed that I paid lots of money for this, and it was awesome. And it fans out my eyelashes really well. I don't have to comb them afterwards, which I have to do with a lot of my favorite mascaras. I don't like clumpy eyelashes, but this is just, it's so good. And it just like, you know, it's just a basic plastic wand, but I think it's more the formula than anything, and it stays on so well. I mean, it is a bitch to get off afterwards, and it's not even waterproof, but like it's lasted 2 days now, and I'm not gonna complain about that because it didn't come off at all. There was no like panda eyes. I took like a makeup remover pad underneath of my eyes today to like clear out what I thought was mascara. Nope, it was just like gooey eyes from like sleeping. I know that's gross, I'm sorry, but that's what it was. No mascara came off on the cotton pad, and it's like just wet enough that if I blink, once I've put mascara on the top, it transfers a little mascara to my bottom eyelashes, which is the perfect amount to make them look like they're there, but so they don't get all over my cheeks. I know. I really hope like that this doesn't get discontinued in like when the partnership is over. I hope it continues on, but seriously, you need this mascara if you like your eyelashes to look long and full and just like wabam all the time. Alright, final thing that I'm gonna share with you is a t-shirt from Torrid. I saw this on the website and was like, yeah, I have to have that. And I get so many compliments when I wear this, and I'm a little sad, like eventually it's gonna fade and wear out and stuff and I won't be able to wear it anymore, but it's so nice. Okay, so it's this Good Vibes t-shirt. First off, the t-shirt itself, super soft, super stretchy. I got, what size did I get? I got a 6, so it's nice and loose on me. It's not like overly baggy, but it's not skin tight either. This is a shirt that I actually wear at least once a week, and I'm thinking about making sort of like an upcycled version of it. So I have a bunch of t-shirts that are in larger sizes and I want to embroider some sayings on them. Let me know in the comments below if you'd be interested in those, because I would like to do some things like that. And yeah, alright. Anyway, so I'm addicted to wearing this shirt. Everyone loves it. Everyone asks me if I embroidered it myself, which I then laugh because I don't know how to embroider things. So I will have to learn how to embroider if I'm making those t-shirts. But it's a new skill to learn, right? So I love it. I tuck it into things. I leave it loose. I have tied it in a knot and worn it sort of as like a crop top when I was at the fashion show because I could be a little more daring with my choices. Yeah, I love it. And I will be sad if I stain it somehow, get a grease stain on it, drop something down the front where I can't get the stain out. I will be devastated. Just putting that out there. I will link it in the description if it's still on Torrid's website. Hopefully it is. Alright, so that's everything I have for you guys today. This video has been super long. Hopefully I can cut it down to something you guys will actually sit through and watch. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I do answer the comments within the first 24 hours of a video being up, so be sure to do that. And if you want any links to anything, including my social media, they're all in the description box, so you can check them out. And I will see you guys soon. Bye!